Thousands of students in San Diego are reported to the police by their schools every year. This disproportionately affects students of color and those with special needs, propelling some of the most vulnerable children into the criminal justice system before they even graduate from high school. Mary Plummer, an editor with inewsource, joins us with more on this. Mary, thanks as always for joining us on a Tuesday. So let's get right into it. Why are schools in San Diego reporting students to police?
Hey, Carlo. Well, several school districts in San Diego County told inewsource that they contact police for education code violations. So that can include assault with a deadly weapon, possession of dangerous objects, or drug or alcohol related problems. So these are things that are kind of higher level. Some of these are higher level issues, not necessarily your everyday discipline problems.
So these are serious issues, but what types of students are most often reported to law enforcement? There seems to be an issue with that. Maybe the justice here isn't being distributed equally.
Well, according to federal data, that's right. Across the country, students with disabilities and Black children have been disproportionately impacted by policing in schools. And our reporting found similar trends here locally. Take San Diego Unified, for example. That school district, which of course is the largest in San Diego County, they reported about 1,000 students to police back in the 2017-2018 school year. That is the most recent data available. The age of the students getting reported was pretty interesting. About 100 of the San Diego Unified students reported were elementary school students. About 300 of them were students with disabilities.
Those are big numbers when you sit back and consider it. So I guess the next question, we're seeing how it's impacting some of the individuals. How is this hitting families?
For our story, our reporter Jennifer Bowman profiled a student with autism who was handcuffed after allegedly threatening to attack his middle school. Police took him to a mental health facility for 3 days. His mother, Serena Zavala, told us that this incident has really made her son fearful of law enforcement, and she wishes that the school would have handled it quite differently. Here's what she told us in our interview with her.
People that have special needs kids, they go through a lot, and they, really have to fight a lot to get services and the different things like that. And the kids work really hard to, fit in. And so having police called out for those types of individuals and the parents, they're already struggling, they're already tired.
Your heart really goes out to families who are in that specific situation. So are schools looking at this? Are they doing anything to make changes to their policies?
The San Diego Unified School District has resisted recent calls to eliminate or defund its school police, but I can tell you that in November, its school board unanimously approved a working group's proposed reforms. So those changes include things like additional training on when to call police. The school district's police department is also starting a youth advisory committee to work with students who have had negative interactions with law enforcement. So thankfully, there are some steps kind of moving in a different direction here.
School safety is certainly a complicated mission. We're running out of time here, Mary, but if people are interested in learning more about this topic, what can they do?
We are actually hosting a live virtual event tomorrow. We've got information on that up on our website, inewsource.org. Our reporter, Jennifer Bowman, will be moderating a conversation on Facebook that gets further into these issues. So we welcome everyone to join us for that as well, Carlo.
All right. Again, Mary Plummer is with inewsource.org. If you haven't checked them out, go click on them right after the 4. Thanks, Mary.
Thank you.